All right, welcome everyone to our monthly marketplace volunteer drive. My name is Lotta Love Hawkins. I'm the VP of Community Engagement. This is our new platform with Riverside FM. We will be having a station coming out here later this month, and so really excited about playing with the technology, but we'll need help and assistance in how all this is going to go. So let's get into it. So this is a little different to where we're going to be doing the presentation really quick and then going into questions and answers right after. All right. So make sure I'm on here. Marketplace volunteers. Come on. All right. Today is May 3rd, 2025. My name is Lotta Love Hawkins. I am the VP of Community Engagement for the African American Women Trucking Association. You could find our website at aawta.org. We are a national nonprofit organization based in Decatur, Georgia, committed to supporting and empowering the African American woman in the trucking industry. AAWTA provides the resources focused on skill enhancement, safety protocols, regulatory knowledge, and career advancement, including entrepreneurship within the trucking and transportation sectors. And so, through these initiatives, such as our mentorship program, educational workshops, policy advocacy, and industry certifications, we aim to create a more inclusive environment that is welcoming, inviting even to African American women representation across the industry and the world. So we have a huge vision, super excited a little bit about the new kind of freshened logo. We're in the spotlight right now. We've participated in a really huge conference in March, and the momentum is crazy. And so this is our time. We're ready to shine. So we are here to talk specifically about the marketplace and volunteering with the marketplace. And so this is available as a standalone worksheet. And just a high level of it is that as a 5 organization, we are able to award service level or service hours. What are service hours? Many people have a requirement for a community organization. Some of them are court ordered, some of them is just faith based or professional development, especially as we're working more with our youth, high school, and college age persons. We're really excited to be able to offer this to the industry. So, this is where they're going to get skills matched up. Hours are not going to be wasted. We'll talk a little bit more about how hours works, but it's a way to be actively involved in the community and learn about the community too. Our specific ask, and this is really a presentation about specifications. Our specific ask for the marketplace volunteers is that they help out in our Founders Club program. Also, there is some room for admin support. So if you're not really an on camera type person or if the hours are restrictive because we are opening this up globally, there is some admin support positions and opportunities. So please make sure that you check those off. But what does this entail specifically? It's about relationship. We are a very relationship heavy organization. So we are capturing what those relationships look like in data points. You'll see a huge focus on technology here in just a moment and before anyone drops off the line because they may not feel like that is their strength. This is where the training comes in. What that relationship is going to be broken down into, like I said, this is all about specificity, is having monthly check ins, those performance matrix, as well as a feedback loop. We're really opening up our feedback from the community to see where we can improve. Right on the admin side, having an onboard process that's automated, that's digitized, that's consistent. And so when someone signs up as an affiliate, so these are businesses to which we're supporting, you'll get a welcome email that sends out the digital badge as well as the affiliate guidelines. In there, it's going to be an invite to personally connect with myself or with Nicole, who is our founder and president. And then we'll talk about some of those matrices And this is where we'll need the volunteers to connect with our affiliates members via email, text, or phone. And so that leads to our next part here. So, is this you? How do you know if this is the fit for you? First and foremost, you're friendly, you're highly sociable. We are combining this with on or in person as well as online opportunities because, as I said, we are going global. And so you have to really be able to pick it up and get into the mix of things. So if networking is not your thing, this might not be your fit. You have to really be organized. Now that tech savvy is preferred, but we will teach the tech. The organization is what you have to come in the door. Preferably be a small business owner. Much of our platform, you are communicating and relating to other business owners who've made the investment to partner with us. So it's really important that you be able to speak their language, to know where they're coming from, understand their pain points and concerns. So, being a small business owner, even if you're just starting and doing your research right now, as long as you're starting here within the next quarter, so have your business up and running by fall, you'll be able to be qualified to be a volunteer in the marketplace. And you have to be communication confident. You can't be afraid to talk to people. You can't be afraid to email. Freight don't wait. And so if timeliness is not your strength, this is not your place as well. So what is the commitment? Really super excited about this part. This is also where that tech heaviness comes into because we are trying really hard to measure our consistency, our performance matrix, because this is how we're going to see the impact in regards to how our activities equal movement, equal motion. And so, task assignment is going to be how we track our hours. Each task that you, almost like Uber, that you accept will have a certain amount of hours allotted to it. The instructions will be built in. You'll have reach out to live people. So don't feel again that this is all computer automated, but in our hopes to scale and grow, this is the direction we're going to, where there's going to be a lot of integration where explanations can be on demand, it could be given to you, and it could be flexible to you. That is a big part of our industry, the flexibility of when you're coming on, when you're plugging in. So, digital access is really important. Preferably, if you have a laptop or some type of computer, because we are going to be getting into the nitty gritty of some spreadsheets. A lot of the tasks are spreadsheet oriented, and so you'll need to be able to access that just for this department. There are other volunteer activities. So if you're already saying this is not my thing, no worries. There is a 1 hour onboarding, which is live and personal. It's direct, it's private. So you can ask your questions, talk about where your fit is very specifically, and not feel that you're just a number because no one is just a number here at AAWTA. We ask for a 40-hour term. You can do that 40 hours in a year. If it takes a year, you can do it all in a week. It is designed to be very blockchain to where you get in, you sign up for that particular thing that suits your gift, your passion, and you perform that task and then you ask for another and ask for another, hopefully. We also want to emphasize this is also meant to be an experience. So, did you pass the vibe check? Are you community focused? Would you be able to reflect on your connections, your tie in to our mission? Will you be able to commit? It's a 40-hour term. How you complete your term, when you complete your term is entirely up to you, but it will be tracked, it will be captured. Communication comfort. Can't stress this one more than enough. You have to be a communicator. You have to do your check ins. That's part of why this platform is so heavy on the hour commitment piece, is because we want to see where people are getting stuck, where people might not know how to better contribute, because time is that one thing none of us get back. So we are very conscious about time and timeliness. And last but not least, being digital ready. That is future future facing, and so we are preparing to be most equipped for the future. um, Again, if you're not tech savvy, don't let that scare you, because tech is something you can learn. I've taught senior citizens, like literally in 70s and older, as well as youth. how to use tech. If you've made your way on the platform today, congratulations. You are learning and adapting to a lot of tech platforms. So, did you pass the vibe check? Next steps and action items. Everything is going to be action oriented. So, you'll be getting the recap of this video in a short form so that you can share with others. You can share the email as it is, and you'll see very clearly when you receive it how that looks to make it very clean to where you're not having to explain a lot of things yourself, because once again, time is very valuable. So feel free to share the volunteer application that's going to go out. It'll have slides as well as videos and instructions on how to participate. You'll be receiving the invite for your private onboarding session. Complete that 1 hour onboarding session. And yes, there are some homework assignments. Instead of homework assignments, let's call them checkpoints. Let's call them understanding parts, because nobody is going to get left behind with this. I know it seems very technical, but there is a lot of focus on capturing the data so we can make sure we're effective. So that is our presentation right here. Again, my name is Lotta Love Hawkins. This is my contact information. I'm the Vice President of the Community Engagement Committee, as well as advisory board member here at African American Women Trucking Association. I thank you for your participation in today's live meeting. And here's my contact information once again for you to follow up. Thank you.